the idea of self-coaching whenever I tell people to do that, because agreed, I think it's something that building that relationship with yourself is so important. And it is usually very foreign to most people because most people, if not all people, have not really been taught to do that, right, from a younger age. So I'm
Yeah.
glad that I hope to teach my daughter that. And it sounds like you are teaching your child that as well. But I guess, yeah, I guess to me, it's like that loneliness. I guess I always like to prepare people for anything negative they might feel, even if it's temporary, but often
Mhm.
in the transition between the true loneliness, which is being in a space where you are not aligned with yourself, and then being aligned with yourself, there's often like that time gap because you're still learning the skill of how to be with yourself.
Yeah.
And so while you're learning that skill, you may feel like you are lonely in that definition of
Yeah.
the colloquial definition of lonely, like, oh, I just feel so isolated. I feel so alone. No one gets me. Like, what am I doing? I'm not reaching out to that person, or they reach out to me, but it doesn't feel the same anymore. So you start to realize in the transition of these relationships, like these people or places or things that may have brought you what you thought was comfort was actually just familiarity, not true comfort. If that
Right.
makes sense. So to redefine, not just like people have to redefine what loneliness means, what comfort actually is, what self-assurance actually is, right? What belonging
Yeah.
actually is.
Yeah.
And in that learning process, it can feel unnerving.
Yes.
And I find kind of prepping people for that sometimes can be very helpful because it helps them not turn back as quickly as they might turn back because they're getting these kind of like danger signals. They're getting fear calling them from the daycare being like, why'd you leave me here? See, I told you that was a mistake, right? And so you
Mhm.
gotta you gotta like disconnect the phones at the daycare or whatever, like
Yeah.
prevent that communication from happening.